Prom Queen and the Donkey 1. The town with a secret. In the quiet town of Willow Creek, Ohio, there was an old superstition whispered among the locals. They said, if a girl is chosen as the most beautiful in town, she must wed the donkey at the old barn, otherwise, tragedy will strike us all. It sounded absurd, but the townsfolk had followed this ritual for generations. 2. The Queen of Willow Creek. That year, the most beautiful girl in town was Emily Carter. She was crowned prom queen at Willow Creek High, blonde hair shining under the lights, smile dazzling, adored by everyone. But when her name was called, the elders of the town grew grave. She has been chosen, they muttered. By tradition, Emily would not marry her high school sweetheart, nor any man. She would be given to the donkey, the town's sacred beast. 3. The shocking wedding. In a summer evening, beneath the flickering lights of the old barn, the entire town gathered. Emily wore her sparkling prom gown, but her face was pale, her hands trembling. Beside her stood a donkey, decorated with flowers and a crown. The crowd laughed nervously, some mocking, some horrified. "Look at the prom queen now," they whispered. "The most beautiful girl in Willow Creek, marrying a donkey." Emily wanted to scream, but she held her head high. Deep down she thought, if this is my fate, I won't let them break me. 4. Midnight transformation. The night after the bizarre ceremony, Emily sat in tears inside the barn. The donkey stood silently, its eyes fixed on her. Suddenly, the air shimmered. The donkey's body glowed, twisting and shifting until, before her, stood a young man, tall, handsome, with piercing green eyes. "My name is Nathaniel Blackwood," he said softly. "I was cursed by this town's ancestors. Only the pure-hearted prom queen who accepts me as her husband could break the spell." "Emily, you've freed me," Emily gasped, her fear turning to shock, then awe. 5. The morning after, when the townspeople returned at dawn to gawk and jeer, they froze. Emily was standing beside a man, Nathaniel, no longer a donkey but a prince-like figure with a quiet, commanding presence. He declared, "You humiliated her to preserve a tradition built on fear. But Emily's courage has broken your curse. From this day, your cruelty ends." The people bowed their heads, ashamed of what they had done. 6. A new legend. Emily left Willow Creek with Nathaniel, never to return. The town's cruel tradition died that night, but the story lived on. And so the legend of the prom queen and the donkey spread through whispers and cautionary tales across America. It carried a lesson. True strength is not in beauty, but in resilience. What begins in humiliation can end in destiny. And sometimes the one mocked as a beast is the one who saves us.